Hi folks, this is a message for all inhabitants of planet Earth. This is our lifeline. Healthy soil, organic matter, minerals. This is what grows you high nutritional vegetables. We just started seedlings. The weather is getting warm enough to plant them. And this is what we do. We've been talking about this for a while now. And this is our lifeline. So if you've been exposed to year after year after year of GMOs and Roundups and glyphosates and pesticides and you name it, your immune system is going down the tubes. As a matter of fact, I actually think that the future is so bright I need to wear my shades. So, having said that, remember how everything works. Where are we going to get the pollination from? Bees are dying by the millions on this planet. Why? Because of those pesticides, because of those herbicides. We will not have pollination. And remember what the bees say. If you drive us into extinction, we're going to take you guys with us. And that's their message. And I couldn't agree with them more because I've been around nature now my whole life. I landscape contractor, soil remediation, all slope remediation, developing soils that would work for that. And what have I done? I have looked at nature, listened to nature, and what it told me, we can now do in a day. We can actually add to biology. We can actually create soils that are good. But if we keep on damaging them with horrible pesticides and everything else, where you will be eating that food with all these sprays on it, with all this so-called GMO and the glyphosates and Roundup and the whole enchilada, your immune system keeps going down, down, down. Then you run to your doctors who then feed you with pharmaceutical pills, because that makes them rich, without telling you excuse me, maybe you should eat something that is good for you. Change your lifestyle. Now, I'm a positive thinker. So what I think this whole coronavirus thing is doing, maybe it's the light bulb going off, where people will actually go, I started growing my own stuff. I'm enjoying it. I'm in the garden. I'm touching that soil. And some kind of a peace comes over me. Why is that? Because we're inhabitants of planet Earth. This is our connection. This, the air we breathe, the soil we grow in, the water, the purified water we can have. When this is your filter, all the stuff that comes down goes through that filter and filters all the water in your aquifers, in your lakes, your ponds, your streams, and your oceans. Once you start taking that incredible, miraculous cycle out of that by so-called scientists that say, trust us, we can make you more food with all these chemicals for the population of this planet, it's all a bunch of bogus. Their stuff isn't as high nutritional. That's why when you're eating, and you're eating all these additives to that food, you're not really getting any of the nutrition. So that means you're still hungry. And what does the brain think while it's hungry? It wants sugars. These are the natural sugars that come into all these vegetables and all these fruits and all that. That's your natural sugars. But instead, your brain goes, oh, I need a donut. I need a chocolate bar. I need an ice cream. Well, hey, have an ice cream once in a while, no big deal. You know, by the way, let me tell you something about my youth. You know, we weren't the richest people in the world when we grew up, and we could count the well, it wasn't even ice cream, it was lollipop kind of stuff, throughout a year on one hand, and we didn't have to use all our fingers. Soda pops, like my mom would buy us, like maybe once a year, a bottle, gazoza, we called it, which was a sparkling water with fruit syrup in it, pretty much, which wasn't that bad. Now we have all these other drinks, and everybody is slugging this stuff down and eating this processed food and doing all the shopping at the so-called grocery stores, which are basically incubation areas for disease most of the time. So what I'm saying is, I think that because of this coronavirus, and because more people are coming out and saying, wow, I should start growing my own vegetables. I could, wherever you can. And if you can't, try to buy them locally from organic farmers. And remember, I said this in the past video. Most people go, oh, it's too expensive, I can't afford this. Doctor bills are a lot more expensive. Your health is all you've got. When you're sick, and the way you feel, and you're just not 100% all the time, and it's like, oh my God, you know, it's like, how do you feel? You don't feel that great. And what happens when you don't feel that great, you start doing stuff that isn't that good for you. Now lots of people are on lockdown. And what does that mean? Like, I just drove down the road here. They shut the parks down. Oh yeah, that's real bad for you. Taking a hike in the mountains, that's so unhealthy. It's like, what are you doing here? Are you insane? Just because some people might meet each other on the trail? Well, hold your breath then if you're that scared, but do something. Get some exercise, get your blood flowing, get your oxygen rates up. All these are health tips. And don't forget, inhabitants of planet Earth, it's the only place you've got. And we've been destroying it by leaps and bounds. It's time to go back. It's time, what I see, a future of let's all go back to normal. Normal meaning organic, normal farming. Forget all your pesticides, forget all these big corporations who have billions and billions at stake. That is a health tip. Don't believe a word they're saying, because they're just fooling you. And make sure that you carry on a tradition from thousands and thousands of years of enjoying nature, where the bees are pollinating. No bees, no life. Okay, these are very important messages. And for any of you out there that have any questions for me, feel free to contact us. And don't forget, we do sell some of the best organic fertilizers in the world. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. We've been doing this for like over 40 some odd years now. And it packs a punch, trust me. And that is what's in this. Thank you, folks. Keep our planet going. We'll see you next time.